We were still over 100 nautical miles away from land. The wind had let up somewhat, but we were still going further and further south. We were motor sailing to push into the wind, and then...
Well, this has to be one of the hardest trips of my life. So much has happened. You can see I'm sweating bullets. I just changed the alternator belt because I was wondering, man, it doesn't seem like the batteries are charging. That's what happened to the alternator belt. Shredded. Luckily I had a couple extra ones. Not exactly the right size, but I was able to adjust the alternator. Now it's working. It's running. As well, my Genoa is totally ripped, kind of shredded. We will probably be able to save it. And right now, I put up the storm sail, and to help us get upwind, man, this has been awful. Wind has been pushing us south, and it's Galopin doesn't do good upwind. Yeah, and my autopilot's kind of acting weird. So I've got the bungees on with the engine and sails up, and
wham! Asahi got drenched by a wave, poor guy. And he had just dried up from an earlier splashdown. We were getting closer to shore. Great, but now there's another obstacle to get through. Fishermen, at night, when all you could see are little lights coming and going. Incredibly, they were all on AIS, so we got through easily. It was just a long night. We did not dare to go to sleep much because of fishermen. At dawn, I put away the sails. We will be sailing right into the wind. Our timing was perfect as I wanted to enter the river in the morning. Well, morning turned into afternoon. It was long and slow up that coast. I had to watch the depth. Could be sandbars. There was a channel with buoys to follow. It took quite a while to get to them. Passing a fellow sailor was comforting. We were in the right place, but I think at the wrong time. I thought that as we entered the river, things would calm down. But on the contrary, wind waves and the swift current created river rapids. We were barely moving. And then I decided to drop the anchor here. It looked okay on the chart, not so protected, but...
Woo! Finally made it.
Finally.
Just need to do one more thing. One thing that didn't let me down, except for the belt. But Simone, oh my God, were you good. Thank you, Simone. You deserve a break. Ah, boy, were you great, Simone. Whew, you got us here.
We came to Africa continent, Senegal.
Oh my God, what an adventure. Nobody can understand what we went through. And we're still here live to talk about it, and we did it! Yeah. Woo! All right, let's eat and sleep. I slept, I think, 1 hour, not even 20 minutes last night.
Yeah, less than 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna eat some food and relax. We deserve it.
The wind and waves calmed down into the evening. The boat would be still tonight. Ah, nice. But in the morning, the wind was back, and ferocious. Imagine how strong it must be out there. Glad to be here. But it feels strange. This river anchoring is new to me.
Well, this is our first morning here in the river of Casamance. And it's a really strange feeling because the tide's coming in and it's as if we're navigating, and then the wind is blowing behind us, blowing waves the other way. It's a strange feeling. Feels like we're moving, but we're not.
Storm sail was great. I'll have to put it away, though. My Genoa? Well, it doesn't look so good here, huh? Like a skinned chicken wing. And the salt. Oh, it is caked on everything. Hard like ice, nasty and salty. And Asahi's poor bicycle. Wow. He's gonna have fun cleaning this baby up. Ay, ay, ay. The wind would last until mid-afternoon. And it was not so gentle out here. which I was not expecting. It was unsettling how Galopin was affected by wind and current. It felt like we were moving, but we weren't, of course. Then again, the boat was moving about quite a bit. I wanted to fix the autopilot, but not in the swell. I'd get seasick down below. So I took a nap. I woke up to calm water, yet something stirred. Yes, it is what you see. It seemed like this dolphin pod was telling me to follow them. Okay, just give me a little time, guys. So here is my gear system taken apart. This goes here normally, like that. This, and it goes over here with all these little gears in here. Now this belt goes here, so I took it off to simplify things. And this is where everything wears out, and this is where it's wrong. I pull this out. As you can see, teeth in here totally worn out. Done. Because these come out. These are totally worn out and loose. When you put them on, these are all tight, but look how it just wears out. It's something not right. And why is there this metal and then plastic? Now, when I order this replacement part, I get this plus these. Now look at these. These are plastic, but they're not the same size to fit in here. It doesn't fit. These gears that they send me do not fit with this. Doesn't fit on this thing. See? As you can see, that doesn't fit. Plus it's loose. Why, Ray Marine? What is wrong? So I'm going to try this time with some cut ones that I've cut in half. Still, it's loose. See if the plastic will last longer. But then I'm going to change this part here too, because I got an extra one. But look, it's metal too. Are these going to destroy the plastic? God. Well, this is only temporary until it gets us back to Dakar and we can figure this out. We were on our way upstream. We had the current with us, no wind and no waves, and the autopilot was working like a charm. But what was most surprising was this pod of dolphins. It was clear that they were accompanying us. It was nature's gift. We had suffered, man, and passed all sorts of tests out there. And this, it seemed like it was our reward. And what a treat. And finally, we could also treat ourselves.
All right, everybody. Asahi and I deserve this. Now we're cruising up the Casamance River with dolphins dancing around us, leading us up the river. We're gonna have a grog. Cheers. Look at that. What do you think, Asahi? Good idea to have a grog?
Good idea. It's strong alcohol.
It's been what, 6 days since we haven't drank.
Dolphins literally brought us to the spot just at sundown. They stopped, swam around as if to say, "Okay, you're good here." And so we were. Hello, welcome to Galopin. These are our studios, man. This is where the magic happens. It's humble, but it gets the job done. It's because of the great people like you on Patreon who make this happen. This Living Adventure series. I hope you'll join our community. We've got some extra perks like live updates, news, photos, videos, and I've even taken a stab at writing some short stories which are not for general audiences on YouTube. And our friend Graham from Australia set up a WhatsApp chat to aptly called Galopin's Cockpit. Guys from all over have joined, and it's this community that's contributing to the continuation of this Living Adventure series. If not, you can always watch us for free on YouTube. Make sure to give us a like or a dislike, make a comment, make your opinion heard. I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching this episode of Winded Voyage, a real Living Adventure series. It's not fake, baby.